Hey guys, Eekthegeek, and I'm finally back on Pokemon Showdown where we're doing some more live VGC. Now I know I promised a team review for my Nationals team, but the reason why I'm postponing that is because I'm trying to get Nugget Bridge to approve of me to write an article instead, which I'd much rather do. Because, well, then it would be up on Nugget Bridge, a lot more people will be able to see that, plus it'll pretty much be the same thing as if I just made like some video for you guys. As well, I would be able to cover everything, including matches, before Nationals, the team, all of it in one spot, and I think it'd be much better than just making a couple videos. So, and in that case, we also get more time to just do some live VGCs with the team. Now I know you still are waiting for those sets and all the rundown of the team and what happened at Nationals and stuff, but don't worry, it might be on Nugget Bridge real soon if they go ahead and say that I can write the article. I don't see why not. Top 8 at US Nationals, and the team was good, so why not? But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into a match with this team because I don't have too much time, so we may only have one match this episode or two depending on how fast the match is, but it honestly depends. This team can either get super fast matches if I go like all out offense, or I can bring like all my bulky Pokemon and the match can take forever. So it honestly depends. But finally jumping into a match as, oh my goodness, the Cresselia Rhyperior. That is so annoying. I've seen it a million times, and Dusclops and Amoonguss. The Trick Room is real with this one. Oh god, and then there's Scrafty Talonflame. Now Talonflame is a bit of a problem because Amoonguss could potentially shut down my opponent with Spore, but Talonflame is a bit of a problem. I do want to lead Amoonguss regardless. I still think it's very good. And I'm thinking Milotic. He doesn't look like he has too many answers to Milotic. I can Scald the Talonflame. Intimidate from Scrafty will kind of will make my Milotic just super powerful, and if he intimidates my Milotic, it's basically over. I can one-shot his Rhyperior, and it's pretty decent. The only problem is I will not really have a way of dealing with his Amoonguss if I do that, but that's okay because my Amoonguss walls his Amoonguss most likely, so I'm willing to do that. And then I think I'll have Kangaskhan and Entei in the back. I'm feeling Entei. Are we feeling Entei? I'm feeling Entei. Let's do Entei, I think. I don't really want Lando or Thundurus here. Thundurus I could see working, but I want Entei. I need an answer for that Amoonguss in the back. And there's Scrafty Cresselia. This is going to be huge for my Milotic because he's about to intimidate it, and we're both special attackers. So this is really nice. Milotic's in a nice position. I like this a lot. So he can fake out my Amoonguss and then set up the Trick Room, which would be unfortunate, but I honestly wouldn't mind because I'm min speed. I'm going to be underspeeding his entire team, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to Spore the Scrafty slot. Shall we? Now let's try it. Let's Spore Cresselia, and I say we just start scalding things. Cresselia is the threat, so maybe I want to start scalding it. But if we can Scald burn that Scrafty, that'd be huge. And at this point, I just want to start spamming Scald, right? So what should we Scald? That's a good question. Although, honestly, Scrafty doesn't really scare me that much. So I'm going to just go after the Cresselia. He fakes out my Milotic. Alright, that's unfortunate, but I do have the Rocky Helmet, so that's always nice. And he just goes to the Psychic. So he knows that he has to get rid of my Amoonguss before he can even set up Trick Room. But now that his Cresselia is asleep, Amoonguss is not going to be taking much damage. I can always switch out for Regenerator, plus I have the Citrus Berry, so that's always nice. I say we just switch out Amoonguss here. I don't see a reason to stay in, even though we can just Spore spam him at this point. And actually, I like that play a lot. Spore the Scrafty. It doesn't scare me. And then actually, I'm just going to Scald Cresselia in case he wants to switch in the Talonflame. He doesn't, but at least it's tons of damage there. Oh, that's so nice. If we can get rid of Cresselia, it's going to be big. So he knocks off to get rid of my Rocky Helmet. Makes sense. I'm not too bummed about Milotic losing the Rocky Helmet. And actually, my opponent just forfeits. I think he realizes that he has no answer to Spore Spam, and this Milotic's a huge problem. As you saw, it tanked hits from that Scrafty, so it could have been a long match that would have taken a while to win, but as you saw, Milotic was actually doing a ton of damage, even to Cresselia, one of the most bulky Pokemon out there, and Scald was doing tons of damage, so that was very nice. Had he had Amoonguss, he probably could have easily took this back by just switching it in, and then Sporing my Milotic, and then just walling out my Amoonguss. Because my Milotic doesn't really like going against other Amoongusses, but that's okay. That's why I had Entei in the back, so Alright, another Trick Room looking team. Wow. That's okay, interesting coincidence there. He's ooh, this is weird. This is definitely weird. I like Kangaskhan and Moongus here. I definitely think Kangaskhan is quite good. And then I kind of like Entei. Is he going to lead his Scrafty though? Because if he leads his Scrafty, we can go with Melodic again and kind of shut him down. But I actually think I don't even want to bring Melodic here. Even if we do get our competitive boost, I don't really see us doing too much. I mean, we can scald this half the team pretty hard, and the Escavalier, we kind of get walled by Jellicent. And Icy Wind will hurt if this is Mega Ampharos, so I could see it working, but I really don't want to use it actually. So we're gonna go with I think we're gonna go with Kangaskhan and Moongus, and then I think I want Thundurus Entei. I definitely want Entei, and then Thundurus sounds pretty good. I don't really want Lando T here. I don't really like Lando T against Trick Room teams, even though U-Turn and Superpower and Earthquake kind of hits a lot, but I really like Thundurus here. We need a way for that to get rid of that Jellicent, because it's definitely kind of a threat to us. There's the Jellicent and the Escavalier. I'm gonna go straight for the Spore on Jellicent. If he's got safety goggles, then wow, that's impressive. But I think I kind of want to power up punch this Escavalier. It's going to be neutral, and it's not going to do as much as a return, but if I get to +2, then I can start sucker punching everything to death, even when he has Trick Room up. So I'm going to definitely power up punch that. At min speed, he's 22, so he's actually going to underspeed a Moongus even. That's a bit scary, but we're going to go ahead and Spore this Jellicent just in case he's not safety goggles, and we can get potential stop of this Trick Room. That'd be nice. He is safety goggles, as I assumed he would probably be, and there's the Trick Room. So definitely good play by my opponent there, but we have the chance to Sucker Punch something. Now the question is what? Because I can Rage Powder and Sucker Punch. And I think I want to Sucker Punch this Jellicent and then Rage Powder, just because his Escavalier probably doesn't have any spread moves, while Jellicent could potentially have Water Spout. So he actually disables my Sucker Punch. That's a bit unfortunate, because Sucker Punch is really useful in Trick Room, especially at +2 where it's going to pick up tons of damage, but our Moongus is still alive, so that's not too bad. As he actually sends in his Scrafty. So Fake Out is imminent. I'm definitely going to double protect this turn. No point of not double protecting. I'm not losing anything by doing this. I burn his Fake Out. I burn another turn of Trick Room. So we're in a pretty good spot. We're in a good spot, definitely. Looking at my team, I'm not too scared of this thing. This is Escavalier. Although, we still have 2 more turns of Trick Room, which is a bit scary. And Entei and Thundurus don't have Protect. Actually, no, Entei has Protect. What am I kidding? So, no, this is okay then. Never mind. I completely forgot I had Protect on Entei, because recently I've been testing out Arcanine, and they haven't been having Protect, so... And I run my Entei very similar to an Arcanine set, so I'm thinking I can just return this Scrafty and Rage Powder with the Moongus. I definitely want to do that. Do I actually? Well, no, will it return KO from this range? I feel like it might. So I say we just go for it, hope to KO, and then Rage Powder so this Escavalier isn't hitting us as... Oh, whoa, wait, what? Right, he's got Overcoat. I always forget that. Oh, that was dumb. Ooh, that was pretty dumb. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have spored there. I always forget that. See, I don't go against enough Escavaliers to know exactly what they like to do, so I'm definitely going to protect with my Entei and Moongus. You're going to switch out, actually, into Thundurus, because I'm not too scared of what they're going to throw at Thundurus. And it'll give my Moongus its Regenerator. Trick Room will end, and Thundurus will be in a nice spot, as long as he doesn't have some way of KOing it. I hope he doesn't. Iron Head, oh, that still does so much damage as he Drain Punches my Entei. Okay, so, Trick Room is out. It's time to punish him really hard. So, I can Sacred Fire and KO that thingy, and I think I'm going to do that, because even if he switches out, I can KO him like the next turn or something. and he really has nothing that wants to take a Sacred Fire right now. And then for this thing, Thunderbolt's probably going to be like a 2-hit KO. Is it worth the risk? I think it is. I kind of wall him anyways, unless he wants to knock off my Thundurus. I'm still just going to Thunderbolt. Alright, that does some pretty disappointing damage, but that's okay because we do finish off his Escavalier, which was the big threat, as he knocks off my Leftovers. I'm okay with that. Leftovers isn't the most overpowering item in this situation regardless. Now, is he going to Mega Evolve that Ampharos? He's obviously going to Mega Evolve it, because then I can, but I can't HP Ice it, so is he actually going to risk that? I feel like he will. I do want to, do I want a Sacred Fire or Snarl? I mean, Sacred Fire might not take out Scrafty, I don't think it will. We can double into it, that could be a definite play. Get rid of it, and then one-on-one with this Ampharos, is it worth it? HP Ice is like a 2-hit KO against it, I feel like. Amoonguss kind of gets walled by it, though, while this Scrafty can't do too much to Amoonguss. So I say we go for the HP Ice Snarl play here. Entei might be able to live another turn, and Thundurus might die here, but at least as long as we can get an HP Ice off, that'd be huge. Alright, so he doesn't do any Protect shenanigans, which would have been his best play, but I guess he wasn't risking me going for his Scrafty. As you see, that Snarl does nothing. But we do get the Intimidate, that's important. As he Thunderbolt, the Snarl, and that's important. And actually, that's still a 2-hit KO, which is a bit scary. I don't know how much... Oh, goodness, this is a very scary position, because I don't know how much a Sacred Fire is going to do. I'm actually going to Protect Entei, I feel like. Or I can Substitute. I might as well Substitute, just in case he doesn't target me down. And then Spore something. Yeah, I kind of have to do that. We'll Spore his Ampharos. Should we? I think that's our best play. This is a really interesting position. I really need Thundurus for one more turn to get rid of this Ampharos. I'm going to Spore it regardless. It is kind of a threat to me. As he... Oh, he has the Ice Punch. Okay, I did not expect him to have the Ice Punch. That's going to be game for sure now. Good game to my opponent, as some crazy stuff there. Ice Punch on Scrafty, really? If he didn't have that, honestly, Amoonguss would have pretty much have been able to wall out that Scrafty, and that's what I was expecting. But he had Ice Punch. That is really interesting. Good job to my opponent, though. We're going to pick up a loss there, and that's going to be the end of the video. 2 battles, even though I know the first battle was not really a battle because my opponent just forfeited. But that is, again, the Nationals team, and hopefully you guys will be able to see a review on Nugget Bridge. I'll tell you if it's ever up, so you guys can go check it out if you don't regularly check it out. And also, I hope you guys are enjoying this team, as we're going to be using it more and more. I do have tons more teams that I want to feature, because I've built maybe like 17 teams since I got back from Nationals, and I want to show them all as soon as possible. But other than that, guys, I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Like the video if you enjoyed. Your support is greatly appreciated. Subscribe because I'll continue to post daily, and goodbye.